Hey everyone, what's going on? I am Jay Sims and welcome back to Kaltenfels. We have a seneschal sitting here waiting for us to accept whether or not we're going to choose to undertake turning Kaltenfels into a prestigious burg for the third time. Let's see. A prestigious burg, promote a citizen to, or promote a villager to citizen, increase 10 houses to high density. Have a monthly profit from taxes revenue of 500 or more. Well, it's progress, so we're going to take it. Let's see, let's discuss this again. We're going to take it. So, Prestigious Burg, part number 3, here we come. Hey, Common Path Tier 5 reached. Good for us. So let's take a look what we can do here. I think that's this. Or maybe it's this. Or maybe it's none of them. See, I need money to be able to do this. So we need a cow farm or a dairy farm. I think. No. Dairy farming right there. Cheese for milk. But I don't have the 200 to be able to do it, so there's that we have to consider. I've also been looking around. I'm not really sure I like the way this wall is going. We got this hunter's hut. I can't really do anything to it. Where's the stonemason? Because I think I can add to that. I think that's this right here. Yeah, right next to these houses, which are now not in a desirable neighborhood. But we can add to it. I guess not. There's so many buildings that you can and cannot add to. It's hard to keep track of what you can and what you can't. I'm looking to increase my labor splendor, which is why I'm looking at that particular topic here. Sheep farm. Storage is full. I guess we could pause the production on that for now. Can we edit this and make it bigger? Nope. Builder's workshop. Got the granary here. Hops and bread. See, they should have the bread going out to the stalls. The market stalls down here. But they're all empty for some reason. I'm not really sure why. All our market stalls are empty. Oh, there's bread there. Bread and common clothes. The meat is not doing too good. We haven't had berries in a while. I've tried to get them to find new sources of berries, but I don't think they're going for it. So we do have a Elders would like you to host a regional fair. This is an occasion. Let's see, what do we need to do? Trade price bonus at 10%. Happiness bonus at 25% for your villagers. Raise the happiness to 75. Wait for the fair to be over. We got 21 days to do it, so we can do that. We got the monthly profit thing. We have to promote a villager to citizen. I can't imagine that's cheap. So let's take a look here. See, these guys are all serfs. Maybe it'd be easier to, see, I'm just gonna spend the money right now and promote 3 of them. There we go. Just the first 3. Invite commoners to settle in your village. We'll do that. What do we have? We don't have anyone here. Hunter's Hut. We got plenty of unemployed people around, so... And I don't think this is our territory up here. What little of it is, I already painted for the hunters. I really think I need to slow down a little bit and take a little more time to just look and see like what exactly we need for each individual and each individual house. Like this right here, let's see here, resident citizen. I don't have services. I don't know what exactly they need for a service. There's a church there. That's the only thing that I could think of. Maybe they need more. I mean, we got a population of 147, so might be time to build another church. Let's see if we can find a decent place to put it here. Maybe somewhere over here or up. Up with these guys. That's a farm, though. Yeah, we still have to promote a bunch of these people. There's no beautification at this place. I mean, the road sign doesn't really seem like it would do a whole lot. But we can put one here. But no, I can't because I'm broke as hell. Wow. Alright, well. I guess we're going to have to build or wait for our money to accrue here. I would like to get one of these, like the dairy farm. I just got to save my money up for it, which is kind of weird. I mean, I don't want to increase taxes that much because we got to get up to 75% here, and we got 18 days to do it. So I may actually have to dump the taxes for a little bit. So We'll drop taxes like that and like that. That's gonna... See, it's 125 a month. And what exactly are we doing here? Yeah, we dropped that. So we were making 12, now we're making negative 124, which sucks. But there's that. Let's go find some people here. To surf. I don't want to spend the money promoting right now. I mean, they don't even have access to rustic food because there's no no berries. We got to buy more land to get the berries. But I can't afford to do that, so it's a dilemma. And I really not sure if I like the way this wall is working out. And I'm not sure if it's necessary either. I know for the higher density thing, we need city walls, which is a heavy fortification. But I may just end up removing these and working on city walls when the time comes. Missing the raw materials. We're missing wheat. I mean, we got a ton of wheat farms. I don't know. Working fine. Working fine is too large. There, it's adequately sized now. So some of our houses are actually increasing in size, but a lot of them need the commoner resident. And obviously we don't have enough money to be promoting all these commoners. I think I need to buy more land here. Let's take a look. Boar. Click on that hunter's hut right there. There's a lot of boar here. There's a lot of boar here. So if we were to buy this patch right here, they should be able to get the boar. But this is going up 57%. It's not good. We got 14 days for the regional fair, so I'm gonna let them do their thing for the time being and see how the fair goes, and if anything happens to come up in the meantime, I will be right back. Well, something's definitely not going right here because we're down to 27% on our happiness. I'm not gonna last very much longer if these people don't get happy. I don't know what the problem is here. We had a bleak fair. We failed that one. They're missing rustic food, which is the berries, and refined food and services. So I'm hoping once this church gets built here, we'll have a village priest assigned already. But once this gets built, I'm hoping that will kind of alleviate some of the problems in terms of services. And we did lose this objective here. Probably because I dumped the taxes. No, I actually didn't. That's probably why they're all pissed off. Okay. Well, we got to do something about that, I guess. Whoops, if I can figure out where it is. Come on. Click the right button there, dumbass. Taxes. Well, taxes are already really low. trying to find that good balance between making money and keeping my people happy. So, and right now I'm not doing a very good job of it, to be honest with you. We got these houses. I've had a couple houses. It looks like they've downgraded. Commoner resident. Slight fortifications. What do we have here? Nobody's working here. Alright, so where is our... Let's see, storage is full there. Nothing is paused. So... we should be good here. We got insufficient housing now. I guess we could start painting another... Well, we got residential areas up here. Not sure why they're not building there, but... they are not. Kaltenfels is falling on its face. I hate to say it. Here's one that right off the bat we can do. There we go. We delivered the wood to the elders. That did nothing for our happiness, but it was one of those missions that we could actually accomplish. Alright. So let's expand our residential into this area here. Not going to go too close to the quarry over here, just because I don't really want to have to deal with the unacceptable housing situation. Wow, these guys are not happy. Not happy at all, but we are making a lot of money now. Iron ore. Charcoal hut. That's something we could build. We could build a blacksmith. Iron smelter. Produces tools. So I'm thinking that a good place for a blacksmith shop would be right next to the iron or the charcoal pit. %. No access to goods. So that's something that we have to do. Actually, we can do that now. Goods and refined foods. Progression. Candle workshop. Glassworking. Quartz, wow. I'm gonna go with the refined foods here. In fact, I think... Nope, not making enough money. Alright, so now we have a new building available. That's going to be more agriculture, which we'll go over in our agricultural section. Alright, so we got the sheep here. Alright, food production, dairy farm, and a cheese maker. Alright, so we'll go with the dairy farm outside of territory. Really wish I could just buy this territory here, but I think that's the end of the map. So, a little disappointing. Alright, where do we want our dairy farm? Outside the territory. I guess we could put it right here on this hill. Except we can't build it because we're fucking broke. Alright. Well, time to save up the money again. Financial hardship is what this is called. Hey, here we go. Another successful sale. Iron ore delivered. We are shedding people, though, and our houses are downgrading, so that's not good. Not good at all. I think Kaltenfels is starting to come apart at the seams here. Pavers are making good progress. Another news, we have a second church now. The second church has weekly attendance of 6 out of 27. But it took care of it. I haven't seen that no services thing in quite a while. So let's see if we can click on one of our people and see if their service requirements have been met here. Nope. Refined foods, taxes, refined food shortage. The other thing that I've done is I've started building our dairy farm. Up here produces milk, which can turn into cheese, which is a refined food. So we'll have more refined food for people to buy eventually. You gotta build the cheese maker too. So I guess I could probably do that right next door. Well, I got the money. Alright, there's the dairy farm. There's the cheese maker. And there you go. Alright, so these two are going to be built hopefully fairly soon. And then we can get some more refined foods. I'm thinking about moving all my markets up against the wall here. See what we can do here. Edit building. I hope the whole thing moves. It does not. Alright, well, we're not doing that. Obviously, poorly planned out from the beginning. That's all on me. See, our nice houses are starting to downgrade. Which is a shame. But I think this is the point in the game where it's like, maybe I should start over. Maybe I should scrap this one and start over, but I'm going to keep going with it. It's not like we're not making progress and there isn't stuff we can do to, you know, kind of fix things up, but still, it's a hard process. Not going to lie. It's kind of a hard process. Alright, we now have a dairy farm with a storage full because we haven't been able to do anything with the milk yet until now because our cheesemaker is here. We don't have anyone to work at the cheesemaker, but we have a newly arrived immigrant, migrant, villager, whatever you want to call them. So we'll assign 2 of them right there. So they are now going to be producing cheese, which is good. Next thing I have to do is I need another market stall, unless I could add something to one of these, which I don't think I can do. We're not selling any berries, but that does kind of qualify as rustic food. We've got bread. We're not... Well, they are consuming bread. And they are consuming fish. There was 5 consumed last week, so I am going to have to actually build another market stall here. Let's see... Food stall, goods stall. Luxury goods stall, which we can't sell. Alright, so we will put our next... let's put it right here. Of course, we're going to have to wait for someone to show up to work there, but... Put you right there. Food stall sign. Make sure everybody knows what's here. Then we could add a wooden shed just for storage purposes. You know what, we don't really need that. But we could use a lantern. Right there. That sounds good. Alright, well that's fine. And build away. That'll be where we sell our cheese. But that is a long time in coming. We had a surf leave now, so that people are fleeing Kaltenfels in droves, which is not good. We need to do something about the berry situation, though. As you can see, I did some clearing of the woods around here. They're still hard at work doing that. We actually got down to next to nothing on the wood, so... but nothing really else to report here. The brewery is full. I did build another, what is going to be a tavern, which looks kind of silly right there, but... We're going to sell beer out of the tavern. Just like that. So now our tavern sells berry brew and beer. So people can have a adult beverage, head to church. Uh-oh, what do we have here? What a worker assigned. Oh, that's way over there, our blacksmith. Yeah, like I said, I've had a bunch of people leave. So... we're going to have to get to work on all this. I mean, this is... having our houses downgraded, that's just embarrassing. But I'm sure once we get things up and rolling again with our market tent here, there's nobody working there. I need one more person. Happens to be 2 of them about to show up. There you go. Now you can sell the cheese. Once the cheese actually shows up, we should have decent access to refined foods over here. But we're going to play it out and see how things go. So hopefully when I come back in the next episode, we will have a little better report than what we do right now, which is Kaltenfels is falling to pieces. Anyway, if you have any advice, by all means, leave that in the comments down below. If you want to follow along and see if I can pull Kaltenfels out of the dungeon or out of the ditch that it happens to be falling into, hit the subscribe. We'll pick this up again in the next episode. Guys, I'm Jay Sims. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.